Welcome back, Taylor by Nature, where we discuss topics pertaining to nature, our true nurturer. Today's discussion pertains to the female sexual body count, and does it really matter? Well, I would say it really depends on who you ask. But what should be of dire concern is its effect on the female anatomy, physiology, and future offspring, because the complex chemical process of her body is being undermined by her actions that are tied to destructive consequences. It's often said that what we don't know won't hurt us. This suggests that ignorance can protect someone from harm, but it's a flawed idea, as knowledge is a critical component to our safety and well being. Speaking of knowledge and well being, it's worth mentioning that the real Bible is a sealed book, an apocryphon, a book not to be opened till its time has come. Well, its time is upon us again, as within the days of Noah, because the writing within the untranslated Bible is about our redemption and salvation, which is the rebuilding of our temple bodies, that which is not made by the hands of men. Thereby, knowing and application of said knowledge will enable the rebuilding of our temple bodies, which bring our discussion forward to neuroscientist Vasilis Della Scioppa, who stated that a woman body count matters biologically because studies have shown that women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they have been with via sperm, because foreign male DNA has been found in the brain, organs, and reproductive system of women. But nobody is talking about the consequences. This foreign DNA isn't just stored in the female body, it's used in creating future children. This means a woman past sexual intercourse with men have a permanent biological imprint. Have you ever wondered why some children resemble an ex more than their father? This is usually why. While the father provides most of the DNA, genetic material from past men is also used, and it's not just looks. Physical and mental disorders can be passed down as well. The more men a woman has been with, the higher the risk of negative mutation in her future children. So ladies, your past doesn't disappear. Every man leaves a mark on your body and your future children. And fellas, think twice before having children with a woman who's been with too many men. Because you're not and won't be the only man shaping that child. This information may be surprising to most due to the veiled effect of the so-called English language, which is designed to hide the truth about our nurturing biological environment. But unfortunately, this information is not new, just hidden by way of language. Case in point, the story of so-called Ada wa Ama, also known as Adam and Eve, wherein they were initially told to be fruitful and multiply, but later warned not to eat or touch of the tree within the midst of the garden, because they would surely die. You see, in order for them to replenish the earth, they both had to engage in the physical process that functioned in the same manner as eating, which is the function of intake and expelling of something that our sexual organ does. In their case, the process of intake and expelling of seed from one orifice to the other. In other words, their form and function requires fornication by design in order to replenish the earth by using the mouth below her waistline, as they were of complementary pairing. But noted later in Genesis 3, verse 3, they were warned not to eat of the fruit of a particular tree, nor touch it, because they will be cut off from within the earth, also known as death, which should make you wonder what's taking place. As noted above, there are consequences for our action, and some action comes with consequences that are very destructive to us or our offspring. Unbeknownst to many English Bible readers, due to their language inefficiency, is the fact that Eve had two husbands due to her fornication with the serpent being, or seraph. Adam was her twin, or complementary pairing, but her action of fornication with the serpent being was forbidden because they were not of complementary pairing, even though they could reproduce offspring of a different kind, as with a lion and a tiger, for example. This resulted in the birth of Cain and Abel, who took on physical and mental characteristic of their serpent being, angel father, who was pale and white like the moon, and also a murderer, which explained why Cain murdered his brother Abel. You may be wondering who the serpent being murdered. He murdered Adam wa Amma, we also known as Adam and Eve, by way of cross-contamination of their unique DNA by sexually mixing with them, which is expressed through the symbology of the cross, or burden that's placed on those who are of that lineage to identify themselves by wearing the cross around their neck or tattooed on. I hope this was of great interest. Please subscribe and share this information, and hope to see you guys soon. Have a wonderful day.